Ever wonder what makes certain places really tick? The ones that just feel important.
Absolutely.
Well, today we're doing a deep dive into Shimla's Mall Road. Our sources suggest it's much more than just, well, a road.
That's right. It's really the central nervous system for Shimla, the capital of Himachal Pradesh.
Okay.
It was built during the British colonial period, sits just one level below the ridge.
Uh-huh.
And here's a key thing. Most vehicles are banned. Emergency ones are okay, but that's pretty much it.
Right. No cars. That immediately signals something different, doesn't it?
It really does.
Uh,
Especially for what our info says, it is a main financial, commercial, and business area.
so let's unpack that a bit. A car-free zone as the main commercial hub. How does that actually feel compared to, say, a typical busy city center full of traffic?
Well, it fundamentally changes the whole dynamic. The focus shifts completely onto pedestrians. You
Okay.
get a different pace,
Yeah.
people strolling, interacting.
Yeah.
It feels more like a public square or a promenade.
Right, not just a pathway between A and B. Exactly, something you just don't get in car-heavy zones. And you've also got the lower bazaar just below it, another shopping area.
Mm.
So it creates this layered commercial space.
Interesting layering. And it gets even more interesting when you look at what else is on Mall Road.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just shops. We're talking key civic buildings, the municipal corporation, the fire service, police headquarters, all right there.
Yeah, that co-location is significant.
What does that tell us, having government and commerce side by side like that?
It really hammers home its importance. It's the administrative heart as well as the commercial one.
So it's not just for shopping or eating out.
Not at all. It's where the city's essential services are managed. That blend, it creates a unique atmosphere. You feel that sense of central authority mixed right in with everyday life and tourism.
Okay, and speaking of that everyday life,
Yeah.
the commercial side sounds pretty diverse too.
Oh, absolutely.
Showrooms, department stores, smaller shops, and then cafes, restaurants. Sounds like it covers a lot of bases. It really does seem to serve a whole spectrum, from like daily needs to more specialized stuff for locals and tourists alike.
You really get a feel for the city's economic pulse there, I imagine.
Definitely. It's a microcosm.
But one thing really jumped out at me from the source material, the Himachal Emporium.
Ah, yes, the Emporium.
It's specifically highlighted as offering handicraft products of Himachal Pradesh. That feels different from just another store.
It is different. It's significant. What's fascinating is this deliberate showcase of regional identity,
Well,
local craftsmanship.
so what kind of things are we talking about?
Well, the info points to locally designed woolen clothes, think shawls, kulu caps, maybe branded clothes too, pottery, distinctive wooden items, jewelry.
Wow, quite a range.
Yes, and the key is it's Himachali handicraft. So the Emporium acts as this vital link, connecting local artisans directly to the central, busy marketplace.
It's almost like a statement, isn't it? Valuing local culture and skills right in the city's main artery.
Exactly. It embeds that heritage right into the urban core.
Okay, so let's quickly recap for everyone listening. Key takeaways from this deep dive on Shimla's Mall Road.
Well, it's got historical roots in the colonial era.
Right, and it's distinctively pedestrian-focused, which is unusual for such a central zone.
And it serves that dual role, both the civic administrative heart and the main commercial hub.
And crucially, there's that Himachal Emporium actively promoting and selling local Himachali crafts.
Precisely. Which leads to a final thought, perhaps.
Go on.
When you look at this mix, the British-era pedestrian planning meeting this vibrant local Indian commerce, especially the crafts, what does that tell us about how urban centers in India maybe negotiate their past and present, how they blend tradition and modernity?
That's a great question. And maybe are there other places like this globally, these intentionally people-focused central commercial zones? What makes them special in their own cities? Something to think about.